aqueduct, constructed between 1907 and 1913, brought water from the High Sierra Aquifer through a string of artificial reservoirs connected by giant pipes and canals 200 miles across the desert to Los Angeles. It allowed the small city on the coast to grow into the huge one it is today. The massive project was built ahead of schedule and under budget by architect William Mulholland. Without the aqueduct, there would be no Los Angeles. But there was a human price to pay for all that speed and economy. Part of the aqueduct project was a dam and reservoir system, including an artificial lake created by a gravity dam in San Franciscito Canyon, 45 miles northwest of the city. Built between 1924 and 1926, the dam had been full for 2 years, serving as terminal water storage for the city of Los Angeles. Though it was leaking badly, no warnings were given. Just before midnight, on the 12th of March 1928, the St. Francis Dam burst. 12 billion gallons of water were released into the canyon. A wall of water 125 feet high roared downstream, and 450 people below the dam drowned in their beds. It was the worst man-made disaster in California history.
The dam is located over to my left here. It spanned from the point I am at, which is the right abutment or west abutment, across the canyon to the left, which was the left abutment or east abutment.
Little remains of the dam in this canyon today. Nothing marks the spot where concrete once stood, 185 feet high, and an artificial lake flooded this entire valley.
When the reservoir started to fill, the water would percolate into the sides of the hills on each side of the dam, and it became saturated on the old landslide plains. And so at a point in time when the friction there wasn't there, then it started to move down and cause that left abutment to give away, causing eventually the dam. So it was sort of a sequential operation.
Critics say the massive loss of life was caused not by flawed geology, but by Mulholland's personality. The dam had been leaking badly well before it collapsed. In fact, locals were so concerned they brought the great man to see for himself the day before the fatal disaster.
Mulholland was called out to the dam the day before it failed to inspect what was significant leaking before the actual release of the dam occurred. And he assured everybody there that it was fine, this was normal leakage for a dam, which of course it was not.
The St. Francis Dam collapse brought about a set of laws designed to prevent such an occurrence again. William Mulholland himself was devastated by the tragedy and spent the rest of his life in seclusion.